What's going on? I hope y'all have a good day, a good weekend, wherever you are in the world, whoever's listening to this. Thank you for being you. Anyway, so what are we going to talk about today? I mean, let's go take a look and start with the prices. Okay. Um, so thank you to Crypto Watch Desktop for prices because man, I like looking at prices. Bitcoin USDT pair at $23,112, up 0.57% at the moment. Litecoin has been doing its thing, chicken wing. I've been telling y'all about this. And the ones that, you know, see what I see from their own due diligence, leveled up. So anyway, LTC USD. So people might be wondering, all right, hold on, let's just take a quick moment about this, right? Let's just take a quick second. Why is Litecoin right moving, right? Why did it go damn near 100% in 30 days or less or so? It's because people are starting to realize the power behind blockchain technology. And I don't want to be too loud about this because I don't know who's paying attention. Matrix. But let's just say mining the script algorithm is not a bad idea. All right, that's enough of that. So moving on to the next Gala USD pair. Gala. What you know about Gala? You don't know about Gala games? Well, that's what we're talking about in today's video. So stay tuned for this one. We're gonna go into why I like Gala as a great mover into the future. Algorand, you all have been, if anybody knows this channel, you guys know I've been supporting Algorand from the jump. I've participated in the Algorand Foundation boot camp. I've learned a lot about the ecosystem, being part of the ecosystem, using the blockchain. I've created assets on the blockchain for Algorand. So yeah, Algo up 5.71% at 28 cents right now. If we round it up, 29.30, bang bang boom. Here we go to the moon. All right, ETH USDT pair. ETH is doing this thing. ETH is ETH and I have a really love and hate relationship right now. It's really hard for me to, support Ethereum after they just screwed over all of the miners and everything. But at the same time, I appreciate ETH because it created the value elsewhere. And it kind of was just like, hey, we've had a hold on the mining market for since 2016. Let's allow this market and ecosystem to migrate elsewhere. And from that perspective, looking into all of the merge and everything after that, I actually kind of liked it. I kind of like that. So thank you, ETH, for giving up your bag to the ecosystem essentially. And you traded it in to become more centralized, and that is fine. Um, Actually, I can't really say it because if you have 32 ETH, you can go ahead and set up a validator and support the ecosystem. It's just they've leveled up to a higher level. That's really what it comes down to. So you can still support the ecosystem. Get your 32 ETH, stake it up, and then allow them to do it that way. Ethereum is a blockchain that a lot of people have learned Web3 development on. The ecosystem's growing with EVMs and people building on top of it. I mean, it's really a large ecosystem. Will it ever come crumbling down? Who's to say? Probably not. Because there's energy that has been there's energy in the space now. People enjoy, the Ethereum ecosystem. Um, so the coolest thing about blockchain and Web3 is that it's really similar to how the internet, when it first started, and everyone was just really talking about, oh, there's only going to be one website, there's only going to be one of this, so why create a website for your business? That's just nonsense. People don't browse the internet. I mean, it was just so much stuff there, right? That was, everyone was just scared of transition and using a computer at that time. But what I noticed after that is just that, like the population, the world continues to grow. The world, whether people want to control this or not, um, but as more and more people, enter our world and the cycle of life continues, there will be ecosystems where people, maybe only used, Ethereum, and then new people come in and be like, oh, that's cool. I started this using Solana, or I started using Algorand, or I started using, Chronos, or Tron, or whatever, or Binance, whatever chain people gravitate to. That is always, it's always just the tool, right? It's always just the tool. And if you use the tool and share with others how to use the tool as well, people then become more comfortable using the tool. See, right now, and that's why, you know, the narrative behind all of this is education. Because explaining to people right now about a problem that they don't even realize that um, is a problem or even aware of it is a difficult thing. So we have to find unique ways to showcase the importance of participating in an opportunity that will help enhance your future self. So one of the ways that my company, PSB Advanced Technology, one of the ways that we are focused on doing this is by getting everyone started in small steps. So we created Web3 MCT, mining, coding, and trading. It's a Web3 group. Those are the three areas that I participate in, and so we want to find a place for people to come learn and understand that it's okay that you have no idea what you're doing, right? It's okay. Um, Come as you are, because you're not supposed to know. Like, this is brand new to all of us. We're all still growing and learning in the ecosystem. So don't feel any type of ways like, oh, I don't know this subject, so I don't have the right to be here. And you kind of go through like imposter syndrome, and I've gone through that as well, because it's like you want to, ultimately everyone wants to increase their wealth, right? And you want to increase your net worth, but at the same time you have to find a way to create value to do that. So, and that's kind of like how the stock market works, okay? Not kind of, I guess essentially that is how the markets work, right? So when a company goes public, they are looking for ways to raise money from the public, right? That's why they go public, to put their company on the marketplace so they can raise money. Once they raise money, then they can use those funds to then do XYZ. Now, the ultimate goal is to do, with the funds, something that will help um, help provide value to the shareholders, right? But the thing about it is, a company can't come out and say, "Oh, buy my stock and run it up and this, that, and the third." You're not allowed to do that. So they need to think of unique ways to get people to invest in their company without telling them invest in my company, right? So they have to spruce up, they have to make the company look good. Now there's a couple ways they do this, right? So you can do this in actuality and an authentic way, which is truly providing value to the world, and from that you can showcase the experience people have from your solution, right? So for example, you know what Nikola did with NIO and the truck company, it is terrible. Lying to people is not the way to go, right? However, if I were to take anything from that, it would be, well, his marketing was on point because he, number one, got everyone's attention. Number two, what did he do? Well, he showcased a truck driving at high speeds, right? Quote unquote, air quotes, right? Because it was falsified, it was just rolling downhill, okay? However, at the time, the narrative was, oh my God, this truck is driving fantastic uphill or whatever, fully hydrogen, engine. People are like, whoa, 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 whoa. Something about that doesn't make sense. But right, all the engineers and scientists of the world are like, we can't do that. We like not yet, or at least they were unsure of the technology. But the investors, right, retail buyers and everybody else that saw that looking in, what they saw was not the engine, okay? First of all, the engine didn't exist, but yet people were investing in the engine, right? What they saw was the results of the solution. So the solution was green energy, right? Whether the problem was how do we create green, right? Green energy. How do we create a more renewable source of energy? Okay. And he was stating that hey, we can use hydrogen. Um, now that number one already got attention, and from that they were like, how do we keep this attention and get people to want to invest into the company without telling them to invest in the company? And the way they do that is by showcasing, I mean, I think this is the absolute best way to do it, is to showcase the results of said product or said solution, right? So I have a hardware wallet, right? I can't tell you to go buy a hardware wallet. That's what I've been doing, and it's not working, right? People don't like that, okay? People just don't like to be told what to do, and I guess I slightly understand that, okay? And I get it. So people don't want to be told what to do. But so I have to think of more unique and creative ways to get people to want to invest in themselves and purchase a hardware wallet from me. Okay. Now, a few ways that I'm gonna try that, not gonna try that, I am going to do this is by number one, showcasing the value of the hardware wallet, right? So some of the things that we're working on right now is creating marketing content of how I teach my kids. And so this video that's gonna be coming out is just basically, it's gonna be a quick clip of just showing showing the results of it. And yeah, I guess I don't want to ruin the surprise, so stay tuned for that. And because we've been working really hard on trying to help you guys understand the importance of hardware wallets, all right, of thinking about how you can secure your digital assets, right? And how it's important to just to do these in small steps, okay? No one wants to rush you into into anything quickly, all right? Especially when it comes to spending your hard-earned money. But I do want to urge you um, to start putting in the time and start to understand and think about where where are we going as a world? How has technology advanced in your time frame? And if you were equipped with the right tools ahead of time, would anything significantly change in your lifestyle? And if you answer yes to any of that, well, then the best place to start is now. And the best time to start is now. And so it begins with researching, and so a lot of people don't have time to research. So you can come to my videos and you can check out my videos and you can see that I'm not here trying to push a whole bunch of different products to you guys, right? I'm not trying to make money off of you essentially through this product. We make, the way I make um, the way I'm generating the income is through running my mining company and trading the markets, and real estate as well. So there's other avenues. However, at the same time, I use the SafePal hardware wallet. I like it. I found myself going back to this hardware wallet because it just jived with me. I don't know. It just, I like the leather case. I like just the way it looks. I understand the concept. It's not overcomplicated. Okay. You don't have to overthink the importance of security and storing your wealth. Okay. And it can be transitioned to your to anyone, okay? And the hardest part about all of this is that blockchain technology is an opportunity to gain ownership, financial independence, all right, and financial responsibility. So we have to start changing our mindset behind what does it mean to be financially responsible. And to be financially responsible is not taking all of your money and investing into an asset and hoping that it works out. All right, that's never a good idea. Now, what is a good idea is taking a lot of time to understand said asset. And if you agree with the technology or if you agree with the solution and then the outcome of the solution, and how it provides value to the ecosystem, and then, yeah, you can go ahead and place your bet, right? So it's always about risk to reward, okay? But it always starts with one step, okay? It always starts with one small step. And that's okay to take it in small steps, all right? You don't have to make a decision today that's going to drastically change your life, and then you're going to feel stressed out and have anxiety and all these things. But what I do want to challenge you is to go ahead, click on the link, right? It will either be in the description below of this video, or you can click on the link on my Twitter profile. I post all over on Twitter. If you go to my Twitter profile, okay, so you will always see an opportunity to go ahead and click on the link. If you go straight to my Twitter profile and you just click this link right here, it will bring you to PSB Advanced Technology. You can go ahead and access our Web3 MCT group. Okay, if you click on this, it's going to bring you to another web page, right? Why? Because I want you guys to take your time. All right? I'm not rerouting you on purpose so to confuse you. I want you to make these choices on purpose, okay? Like, I want you to really think about joining the conversation. All right? Like, really think about wanting to learn about Web3, whether you want to learn more about mining in Web3, you want to learn more about coding or trading, it starts with the community, and it starts with understanding how digital assets works, digital commodities work, like Bitcoin, okay, like Litecoin, okay, like Gala, like Algorand, all right, Ethereum. These are digital securities. Some are digital commodities. Some are digital assets. These are all different things. We'll see how regulation and all of that will figure things out. The market will figure things out. But at the end of the day, the two most important things that I want you guys to be aware of is that Web3 and blockchain is about decentralization. And decentralization is about opportunity and increase of leadership, right? So what does that even mean? That means that you have the opportunity to own your domain on the internet, all right? You have the opportunity to own your financial wealth, okay? And that means you are responsible to it. Now, this is not here to replace what you have, okay? Don't look at it as, oh, I have a bank account, now I have crypto, and I'm just going to replace everything with crypto and I'm not going to use the bank anymore. I do not suggest that at all, okay? This is not what it's about. This is this is why technology is my favorite industry, right? Because it's always been about layers, okay? And that's what when I used to work, in tech sales and 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 educating people around technology. Everyone always wanted to ask, what's the best, right? What's the best? What's the best? What's the one item that I need to get so it can handle everything, right? Because I don't want a whole bunch of stuff. I just tell me what I need, the which right one, and we're good, right? And it's always like, man, you haven't figured it out yet. And I feel for customers like that, and it's my job to to let them understand that this their mindset is okay, but it's very I always say this word, so I always say it wrong. Linear, right? Like it's just singular. It's just always like, you know, it's not. That's not what it's about. Always been about layers. It's always been about redundancy. It's always been about multiple, multiple layers. Okay, multiple layers cost more money. I get it, but it's like, why didn't you want to why are you concerned about investing and securing um your income generator? If your business is your income generator, why are you looking to haphazardly secure your income generator? I would think you would want to make sure that you have as many layers in place to protect your income generator. And if you are a business that has employees, it's not just your job to do that, but you are responsible of other people's lives, other people's children, right? You are partially responsible, okay, as the business owner, providing financial income to your employees. So if something were to happen to your company because you wanted to cut costs on your layers on your tech stack, I'm just like, those businesses, they find out the hard way, and it sucks. And the reason why I bring this up is because we always seem to go through this cycle. Um, and people are like, well, what's the best? What's the best? What's the best? And I'm just like, dude, I have a Ledger, I have a SafePal, I have a Trezor, I have the Grid Plus Lattice One. Okay, I have all of them. I have multiple layers. Oh, what exchange is the best? I use all of them. Multiple layers. Okay, it's always been about multiple layers. All right, understanding that you have to be prepared for whatever comes your way, and having everything all in one basket is never a good idea. All right. It's just never a good idea. Yeah, and I don't even care if you have 1,000 layers of security on that one centralized point. That centralized point of failure, all right, maybe it's easier to protect, okay? But it gives everybody a singular target to focus on. All right. So, and then sometimes when, you have wealth, large amounts of wealth in one place, um I don't know. I never had that wealth, so I can't speak from that place. But maybe one day I will. And when I do have wealth, I want to make sure that I'm using the right tool to secure that wealth. So some of you are working on a plan, working on a business, building out your future, all right? Going to go do amazing things, create amazing things, all right? And you may come into some wealth, all right? So the last thing I want from, that I really selfishly want is for you to come into wealth and sit there and say, shit, what do I do now? All right? That's the place that we don't want to be in, okay? And that's what PSB Advanced Technology is about. We're here to help enhance your future self, not because I not not selfishly, I want to enhance my future self, okay? And I want to connect with other people that are on the same page, that they want to enhance their future self and they're willing to take the small steps to secure their financial future. And one of the small steps is making sure that you have a device to store your digital assets. And the SafePal S1 hardware wallet is my hardware wallet of choice. I do have a ledger, but like I was telling you guys before, for whatever reason, I just kept coming back to using this one. And so this is the one that I rock with, and I understand it. And Binance likes it too. Okay, so I hope you guys found some value in this video. It's a little bit different. Now let's quickly get into why I like Gala. I told you guys in the beginning of the video that I was gonna get into Gala. Or not getting into it. Full disclosure, I do have some Gala, but the reason why I have Gala and is here's one of them. Okay, so let me figure out where that tab is because I need to remember what I did with it. Darn it. This wasn't it. Oh, here we go. Actually, let's do this one. So, Gala Games, right? Gala, um, Gala's ecosystem is an interesting ecosystem right now. Okay, and the reason why I like this ecosystem is because it's just it's it's the trifecta. Okay, they have Gala Music, Gala Films, Gala Games, Gala Gamma. No, not Gala Gamma. That's my fraternity chapter up at Seton Hall back in the day. Five Man PSP. What's up, brothers? If any of y'all watched the video, shout out to the Psi Sigma Phi Multicultural Fraternity because we were the Gala Gamma. Gallant Gamma. Not Gala, but it sounded like it a little bit. Gallant Gamma chapter. But anyway, so let's pull up the Gala website as well. All right, so so you guys just can see what I'm talking about. And while that loads, let's take a look at this. So Project Geary. All right, building the future. So this came out February 24th of last year. Gala is working on something interesting, right? They're working on providing value to their ecosystem, right? They understand that people want to support, but at the same time, you can't just support, and it's it's the part where people don't like to talk about, but at the same time, we all need to understand that look, time is money, right? And if you want people to exchange their time to support their ecosystem, you gotta reward them some way, somehow. And it's the ones that create an ecosystem and they take from their community and they don't reward their community, is the ones that ends up falling to shit. Okay. And so look, you got Gala Music right now, okay? This is their music site here, okay, and their latest releases. All right, you can join the waitlist and get a music node. So you're not just part of the Gala Music ecosystem. You can now power it with nodes, and definitely join in the waitlist on that. So if you want to join the waitlist, you can go ahead and click on that. Miss out on a Gala Music node. Sign up to the waitlist to be first in line when the sale reopens. You can sign up right now and go ahead and click accept. Say okay. You got to put your Gala Music account email and go ahead and do that. I'm not going to go ahead and do that, but I'm just going to show you guys, this is how you fill out that form. I believe I already filled that one out, but I'm going to do it again anyway, just to make sure they know that I want in on this, okay? But this is not the only one, okay? So let's go and get to the home page of Gala. So you can see Gala Games, Music, and Film, and Gala Verse, all right? So in my last video, I played this little clip here, and it's really awesome, and everything like that. Okay, so we got music, film, and games, and this is why I really enjoy this ecosystem. Okay, because they are working on number one. This is collaboration. Okay, this is what collaboration looks like. All right, film, music, games, all right? Ecosystems working together, artists working together, okay? Different type of communities coming together. That's what this is about, okay? That's what Web3 is about. And Gala Games is really providing a place where people can go ahead and start earning as well. And so we're going to get into that. So project the most blockchains at their core, all right, they're a little more than decentralized databases for tracking financial transactions. A distributed ledger is exactly what it sounds like, right? So we got a long list of who holds what at what given time. And this is great for finance, but it falls short for what's needed for when it comes to the gaming ecosystem. So Gala's chain is the first blockchain developed by game developers specifically for the requirements faced in game. And it also lends itself beautifully to ideas when it comes to listen to earn and watch to earn. These are recent launch for Gala Music and the announcement of their intentions to greatly expand the ecosystem. In this whole new world of Gala, the stakes are higher than ever. And development for proprietary blockchain. We have built something that, with willpower, the vast Gala world will enjoy, and Gala's chain will increase efficiency, reduce environmental impact, and lower both cost and time of transactions in their ecosystem. Look, they want to allow new functions and new opportunities, and I don't blame them. That's the way they should go about it. They want to grow, and at the same time, to grow, they want to find ways to enhance security for their players and make it easier for developers to interact with their ecosystems assets, right? But blockchain is not a small thing, all right? Blockchain is a giant leap, and it requires a lot of time, a lot of energy. But they are working toward a mission of empowerment through ownership. So, how are they going to do this, right? So, they're going to work on providing a blockchain. What? No, yeah, a new blockchain, okay? So, their incredibly talented team of engineers is now on the final stretches of preparation for the community wide test program. Their intention is not to simply just drag out a community along with it, they want to thoroughly inform you and demonstrate everything to you along the way. They can't yet announce the exact time frame and roadmap for everything. That's fine, I get it, but they are talking about conveying to you everything you need to know and more in hopes that you'll not only be prepared for the migration, but excited as we are for the future of the Gala world. See, this blockchain was built for the Gala ecosystem. It was designed to leave behind the most unnecessary and inconvenient aspects of Ethereum while embracing quintessential foundations upon which the player empowers the vision of Gala Games, all right? And that's what they're built. So, now they're like, hey, we're going to provide opportunity, okay? We're going to provide an opportunity to the community by creating a whole blockchain for the ecosystem. And they're like, now we need to focus on decentralization. And well, how are you supposed to do this if people don't even understand what this decentralization is even about, right? So, blockchains are not as decentralized as made people seem and think. And that's why I was telling you all there's only really two true decentralized blockchains out there, and it's Bitcoin and Litecoin. Now, are there other decentralized blockchains in the midst and ecosystems up and coming that's working on true decentralization? Yeah, they're working on it. But true digital commodities and true digital blockchains, decentralized blockchains out right now that's currently working, Bitcoin and Litecoin is the place to be. Anybody can start mining on the Bitcoin and Litecoin blockchain. Okay, Bitcoin uses the SHA-256 algorithm, consensus algorithm, and Litecoin uses the script algorithm. And the reason why there are two different ones is because the founders specifically made the script algorithm so it did not compete with Bitcoin. You heard me right. The very first decentralized uh, uh, um, ecosystem built after Bitcoin said we do not want to be in competition with Bitcoin. We need to find a way to collaborate. So what does that mean? So they're allowing miners to earn from Bitcoin and Litecoin. That's true decentralization. That's true collaboration. And many blockchains don't do this. So, due to the fact that the majority control tends to lie in the hands of relatively small numbers of wallets, they're trying to create the largest network of decentralized gamers in the world with a node ecosystem. It's a certain measure of centralization is necessary to ensure that we are building the perfect blockchain for the task. So throughout the article, we heard a series that we intend to detail in this plan with as much specificity as possible in order to relay how centralization and control are not always a bad thing, but rather a building block with which our decentralized network can be built. So they're moving towards decentralization. So right now they probably have a small group that's oh shit, the market's open. I totally forgot that I hold on. Oh, okay. All right, so yeah. Um man, guys, I gotta go on hold. But stay tuned. All right, Gala is really. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta cut this short. Okay, I got the market's open. I gotta get to work, baby boy, baby baby. But that's why I use Gala, and that's why I like Gala. Okay, because they're working on providing true decentralization to the ecosystem, and they're also working on finding ways to provide value and rewards to supporters and people that secure the ecosystem. And I'm down for that all day, every day. Don't knock the hustle. Gala Games, Gala Music, Gala Film, Gala Verse. I'm excited to see what comes out of the future. But till then, go check out the SafePal hardware wallet. Get your hardware wallet today. Why? Because it's important to secure your digital wealth and your digital assets. And you need to have a good tool to do that, right? And if you want to learn more about Web3, okay, you can go send some DMs my way. You can join the conversation. Join us on Meetup at Web3-MCT. We have some really cool things coming down the pipeline for the community and for everyone else. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Simon. This was sponsored and supported by PSB Advanced Technology, here to bridge the gap between Web3 and you. help to learn, navigate the change so you can go ahead and enhance your future self. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by.